Alright. Let's get back into this.
Sydney 2. No lives lost. Got a really good build. Got Ursula, of course, which any game you've got Ursula, you're gonna win. And, I mean, you have picked up very fast on... Oh, look at that. I didn't even have to tell you to do that. You just did that all on your own.
It's almost like I'm learning. I am learning with the expert tutelage from Conrad. Alright.
You said toot.
Hey, I did say toot. I said ledge too. Triggered or something.
What?
Yep.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It doesn't. That's why I said or something. Just irrelevant. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna sit here and take these dudes out. Take this dude out. Avoid that missile. Oh no, I used her and I didn't need to.
Need.
Ladle. Alright. Oh goodness, just...
I didn't say... You're getting a full health thingy. That's nice. Man.
And this is what I mean, like, it's getting so complicated now. I can afford to lose these lives. This is not as important as just progressing through these dumb levels. All right,
true.
Let's do this.
Well, and I mean, like you've said, it's...
I'll use the homing
as long as you're
now.
doing well against the bosses, really.
I'm missing the building. Let's try this again. Alright. Oh! I did the thing.
Even I forgot the level was...
Alright, so not getting a ton of money, a little bit slow going. I'm just gonna keep unless there's a rooster, I'm just gonna keep going.
I think that's a
I don't
good
think
idea.
I could even afford a rooster if one showed up this early,
No,
so I'm just gonna keep going and
hopefully get more money from Kangaroo. I make no promises about how much you'll get
so
from
that's
it.
something I was saying. So a lot of Russian words, as with any language, are taken from English or whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever the equivalent is. But I'm thinking, I did not mean to use Ursula, but she's certainly been useful here. So
Nice.
I'm gonna with words like kangaroo, which in Russian is kanguru, so it's literally the same thing but with an accent. So imagine yourself talking with an Italian accent, I guess. Oh, bum.
Those raptors got ya.
I was focusing on these little guys and then got hit by another one, but I don't think there is a Russian plural for it. I think, like, we'd say kangaroos, but most likely
so you would
the plural
say
would be
a kangaroo with another kangaroo and so forth?
You could specify how many there are. Oh my goodness.
You could basically activate
Should I get on the other side of him? That's what I did before, because he can't hit... Oh, no, he does turn.
Yeah,
right,
he does.
That's true.
You can basically use Ursula at any point. You're never going to get all of your hits to land unless you do it right on top of him. But, you know, she'll just give you that extra damage. You're, like... You have graduated from the Conrad School of Octogeddon.
And I don't take damage if I'm up against him, so get out of his way. But
there's that. There is that thing that has hit you.
That's okay.
And there are
I'm doing okay.
the Joey bots. When he blows, he's going to get another little explosion, and then he'll start dropping Joey bots, and those will damage you on contact.
It's just so many elements, but this is what I was saying about clumsy kids. If you're like me or your kid's like me, I am just not great at this stuff. So it's really nice. This is the kind of game that you would want your kid to play because it will teach them. Again, do not...
Ursula.
Oh, shoot.
Ursula. Oh.
What? My gosh. I'm just getting crushed. I gotta get away from him. Don't necessarily... Not that I'm... Oh my gosh, what the heck?
He sniped you. You gotta track his jumps.
I'm trying to. I wasn't intentionally not doing so. Don't overcoach your kids, because that's what I was saying last night, that I end up doing poorly because all of your coaching...
And now you get 1,000 gold.
It's making me not focus on the one thing that I am capable of doing.
Because you're focusing on me?
Because I'm listening to your instruction, and you simply play differently than I do. Partly because of experience or anything else. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but coaching should be done not during combat, basically.
Ursula.
So I kind of wish that there was an option for just a tutorial, not a help. You know, not something that's just, here, read this boring PDF about this.
Sandbox mode.
Yeah, so that you can... Oh, I survived. Oh. Not doing great, but not doing terribly. Definitely doing better than I was last night.
You haven't even lost a life yet.
That's true.
And now you get another little break.
Oh my
and again,
gosh. Terrible at this.
Losing this health, this is just a bonus game, and it will not affect anything outside of... or anything outside of it. Anything inside the Octogeddon game. So lose all your health if you want.
That's true. The money does carry over though, right? So it's a little bit of...
The shells, yes.
The currency.
Well, because specifically the
oh
shells...
my gosh, I got shocked regardless of what I was doing. I'm just...
The shells are like the outside of the game currency that you use to buy upgrades, and then the doubloons, the booty, is the in-game currency that you use to buy your upgrades. So you're getting out of game. So you don't
actually need these at all?
No, but there is only one last thing to unlock before the whole shop's been filled out. So it's always worth getting as many of those as you can.
Alright.
You can get a rooster if you want.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that.
And a snail shell, maybe?
Dumb, I probably should have... Yeah.
Oh, no, that was smart.
Well, no, because I mean, I don't... The rooster is nice, but I'm not playing well enough to necessarily need the upgrade. And this is part of the problem, is I almost feel like I'd be doing better if I just still had tentacles, because I would only be focusing on the few things that I had.
I think
does that make
you're
sense?
Gonna store. I mean, it does, just because like you have done a really good job at building something that you can spin around, and because like I build to focus on using a specific thing or a specific couple tentacles, and then I let all my other stuff be peripheral.
Oh my gosh,
maybe Ursula? Oh, you didn't even need it.
Nope, and now I've wasted her.
Well, that's my that's my responsibility.
That's just the...
If you're gonna get to the Octogeddon Olympics, I have to step up my game too.
The thing if you're using, oh my gosh. If you're using these pets, there's a delay because you have to activate them and then it takes them a sec to kind of charge up.
Yeah,
literally
Ursula
just
especially.
Maybe half of a second. But do keep that in mind because, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna die.
Maybe not. That rooster might actually beat them faster. I think because it explodes, it might even do multiple hits on an enemy with a single egg.
I said that earlier. I didn't quite finish what I was saying because I got distracted, but I think when you're in the shop or whatever, buying stuff, the damage level that it does doesn't seem to be correct. Wow, that was really foolish.
It gives you like low, medium, high, very high, extreme.
And I don't think... I mean, it's not meant to, you know, give you everything you need to know necessarily, but I think that's very misleading because the roosters clearly are doing way more damage. Even though I think... Maybe it even does say high. Maybe it does and I just didn't see, but... Even the chicken... It's telling you what kind of damage it does, but... I feel like it's inaccurate. I mean, surely... Oh, no. Oh,
you're good.
bullet.
Look at that. You dodged it.
Martha.
I wasn't even looking at the screen at that moment, and I couldn't tell you that there's a bullet.
So I'm like barely, never mind the fact that they're cloaked, I just don't see, even once they're uncloaked, the color
especially on this level,
makes it very difficult for me to see them even when they're, which is cool. I mean, that's That's clearly part of the appeal. Oh gosh.
You should be just fine. Look at that. Give you a little
Shin
smooch
tickle.
on the cheek. Chin
chickle.
tickle. Chin tickle. Oh, wow. Look at you. Expertly dodging all these.
Almost actually doing it on purpose.
And you know why it's working this way? Because blue and orange are contrasting colors.
Oh my gosh. Go away with that nonsense.
There is a video.
Oh my gosh.
Very popular video.
I guess it takes out the others at least. So this will be the first life finally. I think I'm doing pretty okay.
You are also at the end of this. So chances are you can activate Ursula maybe and she'll... Because it is the last level. But yeah, you're still just dealing with everything just fine.
So I'm doing okay, definitely doing better than I was yesterday. I mean, obviously, because I hadn't played it before. But...
I mean, I expect that when we get to Tokyo Land...
Well, I'm gonna die soon-ish.
You might lose your first life.
I'm feeling okay. I don't think maybe should I swap out the Cobra for the Rooster? I know that's most of my money, but I'm not using the Cobra at all. Maybe I should have even gone with the bee, but I think I'm just gonna go with the Rooster.
You can start upgrading your bees as well, or replacing them. You could get queen bees, even just a queen bee.
So it definitely helps having them on opposite sides.
I agree.
There's so much going on though at this point. I can barely keep up with what what keys I'm pressing, and there are only 2 of them, so...
That's the advantage, though, that you don't have to think about, you don't have to think about it anymore, because now you're just doing enough damage. Those little Giga guys...
I didn't see it.
That's okay, you did... You've graduated from my teaching, so I just need to let you... choose what to do while occasionally reminding you that you can activate Ursula. This is a bullet-heavy boss, so I would suggest just try to focus on noticing his bullets. Maybe activate Ursula whenever she's available. But just focus on those bullets and let your tentacles do their own thing. Look at that! Look at that!
Look at these!
Even when you've already got him down past half, still haven't taken a hit. You didn't even take a hit on this whole level.
Nope. Doing a little better. Pretty tough, though. I do love this, though. This is probably one of my favorite things in the game, is that your center is not necessarily where you think it is.
Yeah.
So avoiding those bullets is such an incredibly complex and... I don't even know what words to use to describe it. I just like that you have to rotate around them. You can't do anything. There's nothing you can do to avoid those. So pivoting around those things is so incredible.
If you're gonna get anything, I would say get the coral.
Coral?
Just because it gives you that extra helmet. Otherwise, I feel like you're getting close to a new tentacle.
I am, but at the same time, I'm so low on my health here that maybe that would be a good thing. I didn't really... how many hits did I take?
You didn't take any hits in the last mission, but now you're entering lands, and this is where things really start to get a bit tougher.
Well, I'm gonna just do what you suggest then, and I'll just go with that. What's this guy?
That's the bullet blocker.
Bites enemies. So he's
like the crab claw.
He's okay, but they do have to get pretty close. I might try him in another game. So let's launch.
Yeah, this one you just have to get roosters and maybe a queen bee. You're totally gonna win this time. Like, hands down. You're just flying through this on the wings of your rooster brethren. And
oh, bummer.
You're doing fine.
Alright. I wish you could just pick not that you need the ammo, but I kind of wish you could just pick them back up.
I think your rooster might do more damage against the buildings. Like, maybe the rooster eggs aren't just, like, shooting multiple eggs, but maybe the eggs themselves do more damage than the chicken does as well.
I feel like they have to. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't think it says that... Oh, goodness. Oh, no, and I rolled into it trying to avoid it, and I didn't need to. That's okay. I've got that coral. Coral.
And there's your health. Well, actually, it's...
Oh, no!
That's okay.
Well, good thing I
It's
did that
like
thing.
you said about the conch in the last one. It's meant to protect your health. It's not... I treat it as if it is extra health, but you treat it as a way to not take damage. So if you want to... Oh, and there's more health. So you lost your coral, but you ended up getting a couple health out of it, so it balances out.
Oh, jeepers. Starting to get distracted. There's so many... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that ball. I didn't even see it. That was sheer dumb luck, because I genuinely didn't even see it till I rolled over it.
I mean, if you counted the number of times that I said I don't even know what hit me in my videos, like, it's probably all those little swarmy dudes or bullets and things, but I just didn't have you there to be, like, looking at stuff and, like, and pointing out all those things that I would miss.
Oh no, I rolled into the bullet to avoid the tank that went away anyway. Oh shoot. Thought I was being clever by counting it, and I was too fast. Well, good thing I got that coral.
Well, and you ended up getting a bunch of extra health,
like,
too.
look at how much more damage the rooster does, though. Just... Oh no. Oh, it's just so much to keep track of. This is really tough.
Well, you can just focus this thing down, and then it should go down before you really... Actually, Ursula could do a thing.
She could. Good call. I needed her.
And then there you go. Those other guys.
Oh. Survived.
They're like, dang it, they destroyed the hotel. I guess we gotta leave.
I'm thinking I'm getting a little overwhelmed. I'm gonna just save up my money and save up for the other tentacle, because the tentacles are advantageous both because they do damage, but they also push your other tentacles closer together, so it changes your aim a little bit, and that's very useful.
Yeah, and you have the balance of being a hexageddon versus a septageddon.
Or a dodecahedrogeddon.
I think you can only be an undecageddon. You can get
and I've used
11
Ursula when I
moves.
didn't need to, but that's okay.
She's dealing with a lot of extra
That's
stuff
true,
that's
and-
off screen.
I'm just going for it. Just don't have the patience. Starting to lose interest. Because
Well,
I'm overthinking it is the thing. Like, I'm making this game less fun by trying to be way too strategic. Just keep rolling. That's the number one thing you can do. It's the best thing, because chances are you'll roll out of the way. I'm lobbing all kinds of stuff back and forth. Like, look how much I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just doing the thing. Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna go for it. And then you get away from the enemies because you're rolling away from them, right? So
I think maybe that the thrust of your strategy of it's better to be forward than back. Like that, I'm starting to see how that works. Like, if you have to choose between being threatened by something in front of you or behind you, it makes sense to be threatened by something in front of you. Like, that much makes sense. Oh, man. Admittedly, you are getting a lot of well, not necessarily lucky, just
keep rolling.
a lot of well-timed, like,
Well,
getting rid of stealth and then hitting the guys with bees.
That's definitely the benefit of having a good game designer, is that this is mathematically designed. If you just keep spinning, you actually have a better chance of surviving than you probably do.
Pounding your head against it, and it'll work out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Whatever.
I think that's a good idea.
If I die, I die. I haven't even actually died yet, right? So
No, even when you were like, oh, I'm definitely gonna die.
Now, what happens if I die on this level?
You just start this level over.
But I don't have to start from the beginning of the game, right?
Exactly.
Like I did. Okay, so I'm just gonna not worry about it as much.
Lives.
And then if I start over in this level, that means I'm better prepared probably for the final levels. So
look at you activating Ursula strategically to
I
destroy
actually
buildings
did that
and
completely on accident because I was trying to roll away, but thank you for the compliment. That's what I was saying, like, and that just, again, goes to what I was saying about how this is designed to be easy to play if you're not a good gamer. It is designed so that you will accidentally encounter the features that make it possible for you to survive these levels.
And that's where the learning happens.
And I can keep taking hits, really.
You just keep playing, you keep getting more stuff.
Just keep
rolling. Experimenting and seeing how far you can get, and it just works out.
I think the title of this video is just going to be Keep Rolling, because just, again, mathematically, especially because I have most of my tentacles now, right? I mean, sure, I have
You've got 6,
I don't have
which
8
is
or anything, but I've
6 and 7 tend to be where I end.
That's the sweet spot, you know. Is this the kangaroo?
No, you already beat the kangaroo.
Oh, that's right. Oh, this guy's okay. He's not really... I feel like the kangaroo's way
Just
harder.
roll on... Like...
I hesitated. I shouldn't have.
That's okay. I'm counting the stomps. That is 2.
Oh, he's charging up, so we're gonna roll away. I should have gone under first, and I didn't, but that's okay. Because now I can just go right under. And I'll activate Ursula. She's gonna
right on that eyeball.
Back.
That is pretty good because he's gonna move right into it.
Now, should I? Does it matter where I'm standing in the?
You can stay inside.
Oh shoot! Well,
it's okay.
I've committed now. I guess I should have stayed inside. He said I could. Oh, I don't know. I think I.
No, you would have been able to get out on the right side.
Oh, that's true. I'll give it another. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not in a rush, and that's the thing. I keep playing as if there's a time frame.
Be prepared to leave, but his laser takes a full foot stomp before it activates. Like, it's probably going to activate in here, but you could go under and then get out after a little bit. So then you can go under after the left foot raises again, and you can stay there basically until you see the lasers start to happen, and then you can start to get out. But even if you feel a little in danger, like, you don't have to leave yet. But now you should leave.
Okay. Expert coaching.
Accidental expert coaching.
Gonna avoid these missiles. Come back under here. Shoot my...
Like, the way that I did this was to, like, listen back to the sound repeatedly.
Should I get out?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm doing it anyway. Sorry, I committed. I should have stayed under because he protects me from the missiles that he's launching. So, I wish the homing bees were a little better. They're okay.
This boss has one very specific thing you can do, and that is to get under him. You should make it. That is to get under him. Nice. Oh my gosh, you just that's like the perfect activation. That's why I love Ursula. So you can still stay under. You can stay under.
No.
Now you should leave.
Oh shoot! I can't. Oh no! Oh no! I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead.
I should have clarified you could stay under for that.
Yeah, that's okay.
That stomp.
Well, I did okay. That's not too bad. It sucks though because I just. Wait. Oh, I have more lives.
That's what I'm. Oh. You have 5 lives.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to end the game.
No.
I'm fine. I even have all my money.
That's why I said you're gonna win. Because you've got 5.
That's fine.
You've got these 4. You could die 5 more times before you get a game over. You're gonna slaughter.
Well, and I'm realizing too that when I use Ursula, I need to have my fireflies because they shoot the fastest. Because they were doing damage at the same rate that Ursula was doing damage when I was underneath him. So I should definitely, first of all, just keep rolling, because at this point.
Well, but that's a boss where you have to stop and aim something at him. Otherwise,
yeah. Well, and that's the thing. The eggs do a lot of damage, but because Ursula is quickly throwing things at him, it seemed when I chose... Oh my gosh.
You've got full health. You're fine.
I know, but I'm just playing sloppy now. I'm getting too distracted. Oh my goodness. This is just a bad start. It's a bad
Nah.
omen.
You got really
far. Oh my
far.
gosh, no, seriously, this is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, you got very far against that boss, and you only took that damage that one time because you tried to flee and then got hit, and then I didn't warn you that you would have to leave. You have always left, I think, on the left side when you have been fighting against that boss.
Disaster.
It is not a disaster.
There's just too much stuff going on. I guess it's really...
You're at the boss.
Say it's not possible, but I'm already at the boss?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Alright. So I think this is where, again, it would benefit me to probably
just get right under him.
To play alone. See, I feel like the bees aren't doing anything.
I'm no longer gonna say whether you should leave or not because
that's
creating
you just keep
too many
commentary going. The thing is, it's just so hard to play if you're talking. It's just so hard to.
It is. I think that's why it took me a little longer to beat hard mode, because I was trying to. You got to keep the discussion going.
Exactly. So it's really beneficial to have Conrad here, because then I can actually focus on doing this game, because this is...
And I can yell at you for doing it wrong.
Exactly. Oh, almost rolled into the food. Alright, should I leave? Alright, good. I guess I'll find out. I did a thing!
I had to... It was like waiting for you to discover
missiles.
how to roll after you've beaten the boss. I just need to not, try to give you all of this advice about what to do that comes from having... I have played, 20 hours of this game? Something like that? Mm-hmm. And you've played a good 4 hours, maybe 5 hours of this game now, but I'm trying to give you all these nitty-gritty details about this.
Oh, shoot.
That's okay.
I didn't realize that I was...
Don't leave yet. Leave left. Left.
Oh, I can't. Ah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. Now we've got these jokers. What are these jokers doing? Going for Ursula.
Yeah, makes sense. You just have to keep them zoned, and you'll need to use it to get under. Maybe not that time.
Yeah, I have to kill that guy first.
I think he might be going a little bit faster with his laser charges.
Okay, good to know.
But you're also making good progress. Yeah, he's definitely going faster with his laser charges. You should have gone out the other side. That's okay.
Oh no, I'm dead.
No, you beat him.
Oh, I beat him!
Because the explosions caused him damage.
Oh.
You did get very lucky. You're...
Right. Oh, gotta keep going.
You...
What did I just roll?
What?
Yes, what happened?
That was totally a bug. You know what happened? He died, but his laser was still there, invisible. And so even though it disappeared...
We'll have to look at the video. I think that was just my mistake. Maybe there was a bullet that I just didn't see in my relief. So
so you could get a queen bee and a tentacle.
So I'm gonna do... Where should I put my tentacle? I think I need to scooch these guys up a little bit.
That makes sense. And then maybe...
swap out a queen bee for the tentacle, or for
the tentacle, yeah.
Okay.
That way you're just increasing the damage instead of super upgrading. You want to pick this up next time?
I do. I think I'm gonna. Whoops, sorry. I think I'm
Stand,
gonna
take a breather, and.
Because that was kind of a bummer. I do though want to go back and look at the video, because I think I just rolled into like a bullet or something.
Yeah.
We'll
want
it to be a bug, of course, but I think that was just my mistake. What a bummer, but that's okay. I think I'm getting better. It did help to not have to provide commentary, because then I could actually focus, but also good to know that the rate at which his laser charges up increases the more damage you do to him.
Yeah.
So your timing will definitely need to
well,
get a
and
little
just
quicker.
you have to like the legs too. It's like I'm gonna get out this way, and then you get stomped, and the other leg comes up, which takes longer to escape from. So it just creates this.
And going out the other side certainly will help instead of focusing. That's just one of those we read left to right. So I'm oriented
you go
in that
left.
way, but.
Well,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, see you next time, and we'll
That was
keep
okay.
at it.
That was frustrating, but this is super fun.
You
Thanks
still
for
got
watching.
this.
Yeah, I
You
think
got
I
this.
do.